Padilla. Jess Serrato says, no, MrBeast did not come up with fake or lab-grown meat. He simply featured and tasted cultivated chicken in a video showcasing futuristic technology after visiting Upside Foods, an existing food comp. Ooh, looks like you're a MrBeast fan. But thank you for setting the record straight. Normac, still would like to see Usman versus Sean Brady. Agree. That's a fun one. Nate Dogg, is it really just keep the hype closer to the fight? That way they wait so long to announce, or are they actually having a hard time securing contracts? A bit of both. Philip says, I agree with you. Your take that Ian Gary has a legit chance of beating Islam. Regardless, champions need to be active, in my opinion. It's my number one problem with those guys. And by those guys, you know what I'm talking about. Voodoo Vasey, can RAF do for Colby what BKFC did for Mike Perry? I think so. Thanks for your donation, brother. Andrew says, I'm a big fan. I love your work, but Super Bowl, not Super Ball. That's whatever the fuck I say at the time, bud. Black Ross, Sugar's perfect at 135, needs to stay there. Agree. He was champ there. Now, if he gets older, he could go up, you know. Perezzo style, I'm late, but I'm here. Glad you made it, pal. Petey Hernandez, Kamaru has title defenses, bad night, he's a G. Yeah, it's just the odds were so stacked against him. You're going to middleweight for the first time. You're fighting a massive middleweight. It's just, and your knees are shot, so you can't depend on your wrestling. You're cooked. Jose Solano, I still haven't figured out who's the most famous person I buried here in San Diego. Junior Seau? Too dark? Vendetta, come on, dude. Tommy versus Yair. Buddy, come on. Too much. The Beats 805. What do you think would have happened if Conor would have never fought Floyd and stayed focused on his UFC career instead? Do you think he'd still be at the top? Not now. Regardless of whether he went there or not, now at his age and with the current division, he'd still be in some trouble. He would be less rich. It's tough to say. It's tough to say what would have happened because you had some monsters coming up in that division at the time too when he stepped away. Vendetta, Tommy could beat Yair since he's been gone. Not right now, but he has work to do. He has work to do. Crackstream says Conor could try a WWE run or box the Paul brothers, but I think it's likely he's never fighting again. No, he'll fight again. Guarantee he fights again. I guarantee he fights again. It's just the ride's over. There's going to be nothing of substance. You know, he's not fighting for titles anymore. He can do the Jake Paul fight, the Logan Paul fight, but anything of substance is gone. John Matt, what up, B? Looking at used excursions for the fam. A lot of them are 200 to 300K miles, yes. What's the most I should be paying for 7.3 Power Stroke diesel? That kind of miles on it? Man, let's find you one with lower miles. I don't mind if it has 200,000 miles. It's the 7.3 diesel Power Stroke. I'm a 6.0 fan. I like the 6.0 better. Just make sure it's not the V10 gasser. 200, 300K miles. It'd be nice if they, did work on the trans or did some upkeep on that, because you're still going to get at least 300,000 miles out of it if they take care of it, I would say around 25, 30K max. Jay Snag, do you think the UFC production needs updating? We've had the same hole in the wall for decades now. Entrances to the stage would bring even more excitement to the game, just like Pride Days, Bubba. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. The irrigation guy, finally made it to one. Welcome, brother. Philip says, it's going to be weird not to listen to you and Chin on Thursday and Friday. I'm sorry, brother. Brian, thanks for a donation. I have a 07 FX4 red flare side sub crew. MC Burrows, Cyril Gone whoops Tom in the rematch. Cyril's confidence is growing. Tom won't be able to compete with his stand-up. Tom's resume is a bunch of bums. Yeah, but that's not his fault. And I disagree. I think Tom beats the shit out of Cyril Gone. We'll see, though. The irrigation guy. If you need irrigation work, I'll fly to you and do it for free. Kidding, I'm not flying to Texas. Yeah, we're good, man. You don't want to fly here to do irrigation. Oh, interesting. King Color says, just finished the TFAT K-Pod. We were talking about Mr. Beast. Don't know if y'all talked Mr. Beast on here, but y'all got to check into his baseball stats. Boy was a dog in college. He played college ball? Really? Mick Burrow says, Brendan's your Tubi show get another season? We're still waiting. TV takes forever, brother. We're waiting. I'll see a lot of that staff in LA out there on Thursday and Friday. You need to get back on Golden Hour. Without you, it's like listening to two woke lesbians. It's turned into The View since I left. We can't have that. John, am I the only EcoBoost guy in the chat? 550 wheel horsepower, bolt-ons and tune. Hell of a sleeper truck, work truck. I'm not big EcoBoost guys. Let's see, where'd he play at? He was the outfielder. Okay. He played varsity basketball. Damn, his high school dude. His average was 424.
What a complete and total shit show this is. My God. Does the fan get louder? Is it a bit? Are they piping this in? I think it's literally being piped in. But like the way WCW used to pipe in the Goldberg chant, is that what's being done with this fan? Why is the fan so loud? Why can't you just get any other studio? Where does Callan do his little side podcast out of? Go there. So pathetic. But Brendan Schaub flipped out and went off on his chat. Someone finally asked him about the Super Bowl thing. And of course this jackass goes, it's whatever I say it is at the time. What does that even mean? Like, it's weird. It's so like a mental ill thing because like right there he said Super Bowl fine. Holy shit, you got me saying it. He says Super Bowl fine and then Super Ball. And like I've always said, he would never say a ball of cereal. So why does he say Super Bowl? And he's like, it's whatever I say it is at the time. That's the mental illness of him. Like, he knows it's wrong, but will continue to do it for no reason. It's not like there's some like even like a little inside joke for the reason why he's saying it like that. He's literally that redacted. Then he's continuing up with the Tubi lie. Like, oh, when I go to LA, we're going to find TV takes a long time. You got canceled, stupid. That's what it is. I mean, like, you came up with a lie of, I have to upload all the episodes to my own YouTube. It's part of my contract. No, it's not. That's never been done before. And you got no views on it, stupid. So what are you talking about? And then he gets to the golden hour. And he liked reading that one because he liked hearing that person who wrote the question didn't like what Dalia and Mr. Potato Head are doing without him. But he quit that podcast so he can live stream in a fucking wind tunnel. What is with the noise, man? Like, I get that it's a storage unit for cars, but like, Chin needs to step up and be like, hey, stupid, because he lies to everyone in Chin. Chin needs to step up and say, hey, since you signed the biggest deal of your career, according to you, right? Because he did re-sign a deal with Podcast One for less money than the last deal, but it's Schaub, so he has to lie about everything and say it's the biggest deal of his career. So Chin needs to go, hey, since you signed the biggest deal of your career, shouldn't you get, I don't know, a new studio where we can actually fucking hear you? And hey, can I have a raise since, you know, you did sign the biggest deal of your career? Does this dummy not realize that when he lies like that, like, you're saying that to your employees? If I'm Chin and I hear dummy signed the biggest deal of his career, I'm going, well, can I have a raise then? It's like, it's such bullshit. It's so weird. odd and mentally ill. But that's Schaub, and he's there in his short shorts. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. And whatever happened to that commercial he was supposed to do.